feeling going into your first Big Ten tournament, what you're expecting, and maybe what some of the older guys who have gone through this before have told you?
I mean, they just told me to come in, be ready to play. The tougher team's going to win, they said. And I just talked to E.T. on FaceTime, and he just said that, like, the Big Ten tournament's a grind. And, I think he says that's a 4-day stretch. And, like he said, you got to be ready to play all 4 days. Like, you can't go in the mindset that you're going to play 2 days. You got to go into the mindset that you're going to play 4 days. And your body's going to be fatigued, but you just got to fight through it.
Do you talk to Evan a lot?
Yeah.
What other – it's interesting to me that you were talking to him now at this time of year. Just what other things maybe has he taught you throughout the season?
Just the little things, he watches a lot of the games. He'll call me after the games and, say, I saw this today that you need to work on, lowering the ball screen or make a better read, just stuff like that, just like little things within the game.
For either of you guys, Thad was saying the other day that he feels that these last 5 games of the season after the Rutgers game, that you guys are playing better than you were when that stretch started. I wonder where you guys feel you've improved as you've kind of come down the stretch here and getting ready for the tournament.
I think we improved putting 40 minutes of good basketball together. We still got a couple things that we need to alleviate, but we've become better. Taking less plays off, having less mental lapses. So if we can do that consistently, I think we'll be in pretty good shape in the tournament.
Well, looking back on that Rutgers game, I know you guys talked about it afterward, Thad talked about it afterward, that you're happy you got the win. Road wins are important, but you weren't happy with that game in general. Looking back, what didn't seem right that day? What was tough about that game, and then what did you have to try to move on from after that?
Rutgers. Personally, I thought we played to the level of the competition. We didn't go in with the right mindset that we needed to have. If we played Maryland or Iowa, you could see it when we first got out there, and we just need to be prepared for whoever we play, to have the same mindset going in, no matter who we play.
How big is that going into a tournament? I mean, you talk about playing to the level. You're playing a lower seed to open the tournament. How important is it to play like you have these last couple of games and not like you did against Rutgers?
Like Cam said, Rutgers game, I don't think nobody's head was really in it besides his, Caden, Jay Shines, and those 3 guys played extremely well that game. So, it's just coming in with the right mindset. Coach Mahler preaches mind right, game right. And, that's going to be a big thing with us throughout this Big Ten tournament, just having our minds right so we can play well.
Well, you guys saw Penn State in the regular season, beat them by 20. What have you seen on film from them? They've been playing a bit better here recently. How have they improved since you saw them during the regular season?
They're just a good basketball team. They got 2 big wins versus Iowa and Indiana, back to back. So they're capable. They've shown that they could play good basketball. And they're just making shots. So you have to play good defense and just play together.
Thad Matta's had a remarkable degree of success in the Big Ten tournament. I'm wondering if you guys see a different Thad Matta this time of year than at other times of the year? More book quotes, different in practice, anything different?
Like Jaquan said, Coach Matta always says, comes a time, it's a grind. You win one game, you're right on to the next one. So I think if we just have a tough mindset, just stay competitive, and just stay on our toes, we'll be in pretty good shape.
So that isn't any different?
For my 2 years here, or 3, not really. He pretty much preaches the same thing around this time. You lose, you go home. You win, you advance. So that's pretty much the big key.
Jaquan, you guys are obviously going to Indy, which is near where you're from, and you mentioned you talked to Evan Turner, who played a couple Big Ten tournament games in Chicago, which is essentially where he's from. I just wondered, if the hometown feel adds anything to you.
Not really. It's always good to go back to the state. You got a lot of people coming. Always great to play in front of friends and family. So just another opportunity for that would be fun.
In the outside world, guys, and fans and everything, they look at this and see you guys one of the first 4 teams out, and analysts say Ohio State needs a run. Do you? I mean, I know you're aware of it, but do you think about that, or is your mindset, hey, Penn State, and then if you're fortunate enough to win that, Michigan State? You know what I mean? Are you thinking tournament, or is it a game at a time kind of mentality as you go into this?
I think our main focus right now is Penn State, and then whatever happens after that, we just roll with it. We're going to be prepared no matter what. We got a great coaching staff. They always keep us prepared with scouting reports and offensive schemes and defensive schemes. So we're just ready to take it game by game.
Michigan State the other day obviously shot a pretty high percentage against you guys, and I know they had some success when you played them here. Some of the games this season where some teams have shot really well against you, as you look back now, are there common things that have enabled teams to do well? Have you just run into teams on hot nights? Or, I guess I know you've had some games where defense has played very well and some games where it maybe hasn't. Are you starting to figure out what hasn't clicked on those nights when the teams are shooting real well?
I feel like some nights, just teams are just hitting shots that they're capable of hitting. I mean, this is the Big Ten, so everybody's a big-time player in this league. So, big-time players make big-time plays, and with that being said, they make big-time shots. So, you're going to get the best from everybody every night. But, at the beginning, I say we had a couple defensive lapses, and we're getting better at cutting those down. It's just a matter of playing 40 minutes of just straight tough defense, like, the whole time. So, yeah.
Jaquan, I know this year you've had some games where you've gone scoreless. You've had other games where, for whatever reason, you decide that you're going to maybe put things on your back a little bit, and you have big scoring nights. And this is the time of year where, if a guy can get hot that way, teams can make a run. I'm just curious if it came to that, if you think you're up to that, if you've developed enough in this freshman season where you can sort of lead this team through a Big Ten tournament.
If I feel like if anybody, any one of us is hitting shots, I feel like all of our teammates have a confidence in each other that we'll ride that horse. And if that one of the nights is my night, then they're going to feed the hot hand just like it was with one of them. So it's just just making big time plays because you're a big time player.
Both of you guys were, at the very least, in consideration. Jaquan, you for all freshman team Big Ten, and Cam for six-man. Neither you got picked. No one got picked. I'm wondering, is there any sense of disappointment in that, sense of motivation, or, hey, stuff happens? Any reaction at all to those teams?
Obviously, when you don't see your name called, you get a little motivated, but, still a team game, and we still need to get wins no matter what. No matter if me or him won anything, we still need to get wins. That's the common goal on this basketball team. But at the same time, if you expect to play on this level, you should get a little bit of motivation because this is what you play for. This is what you grind every day for, and I got motivated.
I have no comment about this subject.